Tua to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here's a toss right side with White. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They go with White on the counter. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Off play action, it's Minshew. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it.
On 4th down, Minshew. That's caught inside the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Minshew. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Zamir White,
a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Tua sets up to pass it.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Solo left Zion. Scott. 20, TX.
Here's Tua.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 56 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
Oh, wide open, complete. Down to the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker,
76 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the...
And the Raiders have got him.
Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And going deep for Hill.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The Tua going to try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And the slot man goes in motion left. Minshew sets to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Minshew. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
It'll be Minshew again. It's complete. Abdullah. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
20 TX.
From midfield, here's Tua on the move to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And a short gain here, down to the 22.
2nd and 9.
Now Tua.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
3rd and 2.
Get safe. Go ahead. Set.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Now a play fake here on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
32 stinger. Ready.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Malcolm Kuntz.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And that's incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He completes it to Abdullah. Shreds the tackle. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Play action. Now it's Tua. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's going to be swallowed up as he got forward for maybe a yard, and it's second down. Tua going to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Hey, time out 2. Time out 2. Time out 2.
Tua sets up to pass it.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.